Hello, wonderful people. Bobby, is it possible to hit
Hey, Ty.
up for co-host ability so I can share screen?
Yeah, let me see. How do I do that? I think, okay, let me see.
I was gonna try to type it real quick before we came on. Before we came into the room. I moved too slow. I moved too slow.
Nah, you good. I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
Let me see here.
It's down there for me. Hey, everybody. It's down there for me, Ty. Do you see it?
Oh, it is? Excellent. Yeah. It is there. We on point.
Yeah.
Hi, Bobby.
Hey. How you doing,
Awesome.
Awesome.
What's up,
All right,
Angela?
folks. How are y'all doing this evening?
Great.
I'm doing wonderful.
Awesome. Let me go ahead and share this screen real quick. Make sure y'all can see everything going on here. Lovely people, what do you see?
The whole you.
The whole, yes.
Yes, the whole you.
Stand up, speak out.
Yes, with Stand Up Speak Out in North Carolina. How many people on here are already familiar with Stand Up Speak Out? Yes, no, maybe so.
Not familiar.
That's all right. That's all right. Look, I almost want to pull my phenomenal executive director in, but I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I'm gonna let her be. Monica Day. So Stand Up Speak Out is a 501c3 organization. And let me do it this way. Let me back up a moment. First, y'all already know my name is Tai Caldwell. I'll go into that further. Stand Up Speak Out. We are on a mission. We are in a fight to end domestic violence and sexual assault. We serve our children and our teens who are witnesses of domestic violence and sexual assault, but we also serve the families as well. So a lot of times when people hear us talk about our children, they think that we only work with that market. But the same way you see up here, the whole you, we deal with the whole family. And the way that we fight against sexual assault and domestic violence is through advocacy, prevention training, group therapy, as well as a concept called healing through art. So I love that part because I'm a creative. And the thing with healing through art is we utilize different art modalities, whether it's poetry, spoken word, journaling, mindful movement, all of these different things to help our young ones process on their journey of healing. Because sometimes you don't have the words to explain exactly what's happened to you. And let me get out of this a moment because I feel like I want to see y'all. Give me a second. I'm gonna stop share real quick because I couldn't see you the way I wanted to. All right, thank you. We'll go into that in a moment. So the thing is that Monica Day started this 17 years ago, being out in the community. She is a survivor of domestic violence and also childhood trauma. Through her journey, through her healing, through her passion, through all of that, she has changed so many lives in the Durham area and beyond. She can tell it better than I can, but for me, I'm in love with Stand Up Speak Out. It's an honor to be here with you all tonight, and we're gonna go ahead and dive in. Y'all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. I hate it, I can't see the way I want it to, so we're gonna go on back and share this screen. If at any time you need to come off mute because you have a question or something, let me know, okay?
Okay.
All right. You able to see the whole you?
Yes.
Awesome. See, that's why I'm gonna need y'all to speak at me. We can't be shy tonight. The whole you, beyond surviving to thriving in wellness. So this is me. Now y'all see I look a little bit different. I still got a brush cut, but this is me. I'm the community outreach facilitator for Stand Up Speak Out of North Carolina. I am also the owner of Tai Connects Coaching and Consulting. I came on with Stand Up Speak Out in 2017. And like I said, this work has been going on for 17 years, but I came upon it in 2017 when I saw that Monica had a girls' camp that was taking place. And I was like, I remember her. I remember her from being on stage some years ago because she's a spoken word artist. She's way more, but at that time I knew her as a spoken word artist. So when I saw that she was doing something in the community, I'm like, I want to be a part of it. And then when I went to this camp, I saw this this core of sisters that she had working together with a bunch of young ones, ages, I think 10 to 17 years old. And the camp was about anti-bullying. Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Who you said was doing spoken word, Monica?
Monica Day. Yeah. You didn't know that.
Nah, I like spoken word. I'm sorry.
Listen.
Trying to find some places now in Durham that got spoken word.
Have you been to City Soul in Raleigh?
Nah.
Awesome.
Okay, we gotta.
Y'all could, connect.
We're gonna have to get you on.
Yeah, I love poetry.
Listen, I love it. And that can be a part of wellness too, but I'm gonna come back to it.
All right.
So in the camp, it's anti-bullying, it is confidence building, sisterhood, all these different things. And I want to be a part of it. I got hooked in and I've been a part of Stand Up Speak Out ever since. So here is where we are. There's some of my information. If you want to learn more about me, you can go to TaiConnects.com. But let's move on. This is what I need to know. Y'all see this check-in?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is what I need to know, and I need y'all to work with me on this. I want to look in your faces. On a scale of 1 to 10, I need to know how you all are doing today. There is no way that we can do a wellness group and I don't check in to see how well you're doing for the day, right? Would that make any sense?
Right.
All right. So you can come off mute. You can drop it in the chat, whatever you are comfortable with. 1 being, I'm over the day. And 10, like, I'm all the way up. That's where I am. Where are you?
I'm between 6 and 7, Ms. Di.
Okay, a 6 and a 7. Is it possible you think we might be able to get you to an 8?
Yes, ma'am, honey. Let's step it up. Let's step it up.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm a positive person. I keep trying to pull it positive. Let's step it up. Thank
Angela,
you.
I'm here with you. I'm here for it. Let's go. All right. Who else? Y'all gonna be shy on me. Come on, Bobby. Lead the way.
Yeah, I'm probably like a 7.5, 8.
7.5.
Today, yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if we
I
can
think
get
it's
you up
because
to
I'm about to go out of town though.
I started saying
My
you
head was
should be
getting cold.
happy.
Huh?
I started saying,
Right.
Bobby, you should be standing on top of that telephone pole, honey. You should be getting ready. Look, you may be balancing all the energy and anxiety, but that's okay. Be on top of that telephone. You get ready to go to Vegas and enjoy that. Hey, that's
Yeah.
a great blessing. Great
I'm
blessing.
excited.
Awesome, Vegas. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Bobby. Who's next? Scale of 1 to 10.
Anita, I want to hear your voice today too. I ain't hear your voice in so long.
Anita, you got to do us the favor of blessing us with your voice. Where you at 1 to 10 today?
9.
You at a 9? Oh,
There we go. There we go.
okay, 9.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm
Thank
talking
you,
about,
Anita. Thank you. Who's next? Who's next?
Probably like a 5, maybe a 6.
A
Just
5
kind
or a
of
6?
today. Yeah.
Okay. Is it possible we might get you to a 7?
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my best.
Hey, Caroline, is it a baby day?
Do I?
Is it a baby day?
Yeah. I just
Gotcha.
feel big these days. I'm pregnant, Tai, so I'm getting big. Just feeling a little uncomfortable.
Got you. I get it. I remember when my sister was
Yep.
going through that. Totally get it.
Mhm.
Caroline, thank you. Thank you for being here with us.
Yes.
Who's next?
I was waiting for LaRonda, but she's holding out on me.
I thought
I'm
LaRonda was about
going
to
to be
pop in
honest.
too.
In the prior to Step Up starting tonight, I was probably at a 9, 8, 9. But right now I'm going from 1. I'm doing 0 to 60.
Ooh.
Just 'cause
Awesome.
No, 0 being bad.
I thought it
I'm
was bad, but when
sorry.
she did this, it threw me off.
I'm running the whole length because some of these people know Tai. My husband has Alzheimer's
Yeah.
with dementia, and he's downstairs
Okay.
yelling about some things. So if I disappear, it's not you, it's the 0. So
Completely understand.
It's
Thank
okay, dear.
Thank you.
I've been waiting to hear from you this week, but you know, that's okay. I understand.
I
And I'm praying,
apologize. I just kind
I'm
of sort
praying
of
for you,
spaced.
honey. I
Got
am
you.
praying for
We
you just to
completely
keep
understand.
everything positive.
And thank you for sharing that with us. I have dealt with family members who are dealing with dementia, so I'm dealing with it right now. So
You are welcome in my home anytime.
listen, I can give you some skills that can help. That
Perfect.
let me tell you.
I'm
Yes,
in it.
yes.
I'm in it.
I
All
love
right.
it.
LaRonda,
Yes,
let's go. Where you at? 1 to 10.
I'm at a 6 today.
You're at a 6.
I
All
am.
right.
Hey, LaRonda.
Hello, Angela. Good evening.
Good to
LaRonda,
see you there.
can I get you to a 6.5?
Anything is
In
possible.
the 7,
Things
come on.
possible. I like it. And our last person here,
You silly. So can I get you to a 6.5?
just a 6.5. But this is why, because LaRonda did such a smile, like, don't push that.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what?
She was
Let me
trying.
go to- Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You didn't think you did. Yes, you did. I saw the smile though. I know. I get a smile
Yeah.
too. Is it Deandra or Deandra?
It's Deandra.
Deandra, awesome. Deandra, where we at?
I'm at like a calm 3.
Ooh, a calm 3.
Calm.
But I like that. I don't even know if I want to mess with that because you already just like you calm, you in your face.
Yeah, it's just one of those days.
Okay, Deandra. All right. Well, we're gonna see how the day progresses.
Okay.
Let's go. And y'all, I'm gonna need you to talk at me because for some reason I can't exactly see you, but I can see this. All right.
Okay.
So this is what I want to ask. With everyone on here, if you don't mind, share with me how many different hats do you wear? Oop, I can't see you. Boom, I got it.
Woo, Lord. You gonna ask me how many hats I wear?
Just
I
Yeah,
took
I feel like you about
custody
to
of
hit
my
me with a book.
granddaughter. I'm
mhm.
working 2.3 jobs,
Mm,
trying to study for my CDLs,
goodness.
dealing with a couple of things, and that's okay today, Lord. As long as I
Mhm.
wake up on the right side of the sword, I got a fighting chance to keep running it. I'll
Yes.
pick it up and I'll run on that track as hard as I can. As
All
long as I
right.
can keep going.
Mm-hmm. All right. Angela, thank you so much for sharing. All right, Angela don't lead the way. She led the way for us. My other folks on here, talk to me about the different hats that you wear.
I wear a lot as well. I had, as a father, as a I'm currently separated, but as a husband, I still operate in certain aspects of that role. As a business owner, as a employee, man, as a community manager, yeah, as a community servant, I just, I don't know, I wear a lot.
Well,
That's why I got to keep doing things to fill my cup, or I'll get burnt out.
wisdom. I'm glad you're aware of that.
Yeah.
Amen, Bobby. Thank you.
Oh, I'm big on wellness and self-care and rap,
Awesome.
like doing rap too. So
Excellent. Wellness Recovery Action Plan. Who's next?
yes, ma'am.
LaRonda, Caroline, and
I have
because
put in
I
the
didn't,
chat. I
I
said
can see the
Monica and
spelling.
LaRonda said way too many hats.
way
in the
too many hats.
chat.
Name about 2 for me.
Mother,
Mm-hmm.
and what's one that I want to share? A mother and an advocate. I'll say that.
And an advocate. Thank you. All right. Under mother is a bunch of sub hats under that. Who's next for me? All right. Well, go ahead.
I can go with Tai. It's so mother, employee, caregiver now, wife, friend, And I'm sorry, Bobby, when you said rap, I wasn't thinking WRAP. I'm like, Bobby raps?
It's just a little bit on the side.
I want to hear that.
Right? And I apologize because I'm looking at your name and I'm assuming that it's the last name or first and last mixed together. What is your name?
Oh, so Ray Hedstrom, that's my email address, but my name is Renee.
Renee, wonderful meeting you. Thank you.
Lovely to meet you.
Awesome. Caroline, did you want to share any?
Sure. The biggest ones I wear are wife and employee.
That is plenty.
Yes.
So if you all do not mind, share with me some of the stress that comes with this, some of the stress, if any, that comes with wearing those variety of hats. I'm gonna need y'all to help me out now. My
I
book
just
just
I just wanted to chime in real quick because I noticed that no one said that they wear the hat of being themselves, because I feel like being
Ooh.
yourself is a hat in itself.
ooh, come on, Deandra.
No one,
Yes.
but no one mentioned themselves as a hat that they have to wear. And that's
Mhm.
my
Definitely. I think that's the hardest hat too. Where
I
you're right
take
about
pride
that,
in being
Deandra.
myself. So
The girl's
I
too
think
young to
that's
be
the
that wise.
Right. Own it.
Is it DeAndrea? How you say it? Pronounce your name?
it's Deandra.
Deandra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that one.
Mm.
That's like the hardest role for me to fulfill, is being myself, because you're pulled in so many different directions.
Because everybody's so focused on the other hats that they have, they forget about their own hat, and it
Yeah,
just
for sure.
but that's the most important one to me.
Absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely. And thank you for chiming in. Did anyone else want to share a hat or share some of the stress that may come along with wearing the various hats? No problem, no problem. So here's the thing, with all these different hats that we wear, Bobby's already shared, Bobby is about their wellness, right? But a number of us, in wearing these different hats and being pulled in various directions and being caregiver, mother, wife, business owner, all these different things, are we making wellness a priority? It's like sometimes we know what we need to do, but is it a priority? So I'm glad you all are here tonight, and we are going to talk about wellness and the whole you. Because going back to what Deandra said, sometimes we pick out components of our lives to highlight. I just highlight that I'm a mother. I just highlight that I'm a father. Just highlight that I'm a CEO. I highlight that I'm a worker. I highlight that I'm an advocate. But am I paying attention to every component that makes me who I am? All right. So our learning objectives for tonight, or for the next 2 weeks: recognize the relationship between personal health behaviors and lifelong wellness. Basically, how are your actions affecting your life long term? Not just for the now, but long term. Assess your level of wellness. Identify how your wellness impacts your quality of life. Learn and practice using tools that can aid in keeping you well. All right. Do you all have pencil and paper? Awesomeness, awesomeness. So this is what I need. I know that it's customary for us to mute and unmute, but if you do not have any noise in the background, do y'all mind unmuting? If you currently do not have any type of, okay, I appreciate you, I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I want you to be able to answer real time. What comes to mind when you hear the word wellness?
I mean, I think wellness is fulfilled in multiple areas. Like I was looking at the 8 dimensions of wellness that you had
Yeah.
posted. I think it's about, your physical health, financial health, your mental health, spiritual health. Yeah.
Thank you.
Your
Anyone else?
educational health.
Educational, right? All those things.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to share what comes to your mind when you hear the word wellness? It doesn't have to be the Merriam-Webster definition.
Yes, I think of kind of the intersection of all those different components of being well, not just physical or emotional or spiritual, but all those different things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyone else? All right, all right. So here's the thing. We already know that wellness is important, right? How we're doing financially, how we're doing mentally, how we're doing emotionally, how we're doing in our environment, all these different things. But now, especially in this pandemic, where some of us are dealing with higher anxiety, some of us are dealing with not being around people and being as social as we want to be. Some of us may be dealing with just being depressed or being sad. Some of us have lost people. It's just a lot of different things that are going on, right? So now we need to be even more intentional about our wellness. Has anyone found that their wellness has slacked or increased during the pandemic?
Mine's increased because I had more idle time. So I had to pick up more stuff because idle time is not my friend.
Yeah.
So I picked up cycling and stuff like that. I even started running. That's why one reason I'm going to Vegas is to do a race. So yeah, I picked up for me.
Wow. Excellent. Thank you. Anyone else?
I think it's gone down at different times. In some ways, just having less connection with people, that's, caused it to go down. And, but then, yeah, kind of having more time to explore new things or, feeling like I can slow down has also helped. So both at different times.
All right. All right. Thank you. Anyone else want to weigh in?
I was going to say, I don't know that I would blame my change in wellness, good or bad, on the pandemic. For me, it's more just like the ebb and flow of life happening and not choosing me when I should be choosing me, and putting everybody else ahead of me. And so it's just that. It's just life sometimes. I think we allow it to get in the way of our own self wellness.
That is real. You said a handful. Awesome. So I'll talk about myself very briefly. During the pandemic, it was a lot that was going on. During the pandemic, right there at the beginning of it, I was working at Lenovo as a receptionist, loved my job, loved greeting people, all this energy, helping set the tone for folks' day. But the thing is that I've been a big girl all my life. Dealt with seborrheic dermatitis. That's what you see going on with my skin. I was also dealing with sleep apnea on a CPAP machine. So many things going on. And of course I had in my mind, okay, well, I need to exercise more. I need to eat better. I need to, because I'm dealing with stressors and everything else. And I need to meditate and all these different things, all the stuff we know we're supposed to do. But I wasn't. And it was showing physically and it was showing mentally. It was showing up mentally with me being irritable. It was showing up with me not being able to sleep and sleep well. It was showing up, I was on a doggone machine. So this was before. And then I got to a place, my husband said, I got angry because I woke up one night and I couldn't breathe and I snatched the mask off my face. And from that moment, I ended up just getting in my mind, I'm not going to keep wearing this doggone CPAP. This is not going to happen. And I end up joining this group with Coach Tina Bailey of Build Her. And she had this thing called, she had these sessions called Birthing Your Greatness. And she was like, what do you want to get out of this process? And in my mind, I decided I want to transform my body. That's what I want to do. And I committed to that. And I committed to my wellness. I committed to transforming inside and out. So this is before prioritizing my wellness. And this is after. This came from that extra time that Bobby was talking about. Look at Angela, the extra time that Bobby was talking about. And
I love it.
Yeah. it wasn't just me talking about it, but it was me making a decision and committing to it and maximizing that time that I had.
Get that money,
right?
Ty.
Man, I ain't played. I was
Get
out
that
there on my bike.
money.
Yes,
You
I was
go,
out
girl.
on my bike. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. I went climbed a mountain. That is not Photoshop.
Yeah.
That was my bike
Awesome.
in the
We
background.
need to connect, Ty, man. I climbed a mountain for the first time like 2 months ago. So I feel you on all that. As the older I get, man, is the more I want to accomplish things.
Doesn't it make a difference? And a lot of times people
Yeah.
feel like we're getting older and so we've missed opportunities. Or because we find ourselves in different life circumstances, we're like, well, you know, I missed that. That's just, I should have done it 10 years ago. I should have done it, 15 years ago. And that's not always true. It's what do we make the decision that we want? Again, I've been big all my life, but I made a decision and I committed to it. I committed to my wellness. Again, it was small things that started internally and then started affecting me outwardly. And then not only that, it affected other people because I started hiking, but then got with Monica here and we connected and partnered, Tai Connects partnered with Stand Up Speak Out of North Carolina, and what was born Hike to Connect. So we have an entire community that's going out now and connecting with nature and working on wellness. How about that? So you never know how you
How do you become a part of that community?
Oh, we got you.
All
We'll
right,
get the
don't
link
forget
over
about
to
me
you.
now,
Look,
Ty.
Monica, like us. Don't worry about it.
Monica, look, don't y'all forget about me now.
Not. We want to pull in as many people as we can because again, it's a holistic approach that we have. But in everything with this, I want you to pay attention to the fact that yes, this is about you. This is your time. This is about you choosing wellness, but to understand that you have the ability to impact other people in your sphere of influence who may have never thought about going out and prioritizing their wellness. Okay. So wellness is not merely the absence of illness or distress. It is a lifelong process of making decisions to live a more balanced and meaningful life. There are always opportunities for enhancing your wellness. A good way to start is by evaluating your current state and establishing systems to guide you towards a fuller sense of well-being. And I have a link that can help you sort of assess where you are. And we'll see if we can get that emailed out to you because I don't expect you to try to mess with that right now. It's only 13 questions, very short, for you to just look at those different areas of your life, like where am I at wellness wise? All right. So we'll get that emailed out to you. Okay. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Because here's the thing. How do you know how you're improving if you don't know where you're starting?
Right. Can I give you a short story right quick, dear?
Angela, can you do me a favor? Because
I'll do it later.
I want to hear it, but can we wait towards the end?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I want to make sure that I give you something you can walk away with today. I don't want you to be like, that girl, she sat there and she cut up that whole time. She ain't give us nothing.
No, honey, I'm waiting patiently. Yes,
awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Y'all have your pen and paper on you?
Yeah.
This is what I need you to do. Take about 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, to write down a list that entails how you are when you're well. So this is what I need. At the top of your paper, when I am well, I am. Like, for example, for me, when I'm well, I am energetic, I am encouraging, I am sending text after text after text, I'm using all the emojis. I'm a pretty jovial person. But here's the thing, where we'll go to the opposite of that in a moment. So you got 2 minutes. Try to find some nice music for y'all.
The last 5 are for me. Literally. I hate that, but yeah, literally.
One more minute, y'all.
Ty, you've been absolutely awesome. Thank you.
Well, Angela, I appreciate it. Look, I was going too fast at the beginning because I love talking about stand up, speak out so long. I could do 5 minutes on that alone. So I was like, wait, let me reel this in. Let me reel it in.
Look, my energy is usually up here like you, and like I miss that paradigm, girl. I miss that paradigm. I'm trying to get back to that paradigm just to keep it going. I'm there, girl.
Yes,
I'm there,
yes.
girl, and I give you kudos for that. You're awesome.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. All right, wonderful people. So when I am well, I am. Someone like to share a couple for me?
Patient, sociable, organized, focused, and productive. Yes.
You're all those things, Angela. All right.
The last 5, okay, I could be quiet at times, and I like my quiet downtime when I do get that, because my schedule is so hectic and I can't find quiet just enough yet. And I'm okay with that. I'll work through it. I'm already talking. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I work in a restaurant. I work building docks, piers, and walkways that I am so I'm so to the point where I am so working out the whole time I am there and everything, but keeping the customer happy and talking to them, you know, and organized, keeping everybody going and focused, everybody going at the same time, and trying to be productive with everything. When I'm doing with CDLs, I'm trying to hold every paradigm of that together. And when I say that, Ty, I mean it with my whole heart.
Awesome. Angela, I appreciate you. Thank you. Deandra, I saw that you came off mute a moment.
Oh yeah, I was gonna share some of mine.
Go for it.
I put I'm patient, responsible, sensitive, confident, and intuitive.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anyone else? All right. Go
I
ahead.
roll with, oh, I'm so sorry.
No,
I
no,
roll
no.
with my INFJ. So when I'm well, I'm content, quiet, at peace, productive, creative, thoughtful. And when I'm well, I smile more with my heart.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Renee, thank you so much for sharing.
Yes.
Anyone else? No, y'all share some good ones. All right. So this here, we're just gonna take a minute on this one. And as a matter of fact, yeah, but we just gonna take a minute on that one. When I am not well, I am. So what goes on with us when we're not well? What goes on with us when we're like, I'm not done. So we're gonna write those down. Got you a minute. We're gonna jump right back in.
Some water bottles on here if you want to. This one.
30 more seconds, y'all.
This one's better. Oh, baby. Oh, God. No, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
All right. So, all right, y'all. And we want to jump right into this, and then move to the next one because I don't want to stay on this one long. I know this doesn't always elicit the best feelings. So when we're not well, share 2 for me. Renee, I see you unmuted for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
When I am not well, I am sullen. I am easily frustrated.
Thank you. I get it. right there with you. Who else? Give me two. Just two.
I'm unfocused and unproductive because
That
I'm
works.
annoyed. Yes.
Ooh, yes, Angela. All right. Did anyone else want to share?
Sure,
No
I'll share.
pressure. Yes, go for it.
When I am not well, I am not patient and I'm moody.
Got you. My patience definitely wanes when I am not doing too well. And how often do we think about that, right? How often do we think about this is the way I am when I'm doing well, when everything is on point? That's one of the things I love about the rap plan, Bobby. It talks about how am I when I'm well, how am I when I'm not well. So you can know when you like, I'm spiraling a little bit, and then we can recorrect. Yeah.
Exactly.
So we're dealing with this pen and this paper again. You are the expert of your life. Y'all ever had somebody give you a solution to your problem, but it would fit their life, but it doesn't fit yours?
Yes.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yes.
I'm the expert of my life. I pretty much know what works, what doesn't work. Sometimes I may not implement it, but what absolutely works for you may not absolutely work for me. You are the expert of your life. You have control of your life. If you do not like where you are at, the beautiful thing with us, unlike animals, a dog is a dog, it's a dog. If a cat is a cat, it's a cat. But for humans, when we make a decision that I want to be more and I want to do more, we have the ability to do that. Make sense?
Yes.
All right. So this is what we want to talk about, what we have in our wellness kit. And our wellness kit is just simply what tools do you have that you use to help you when you sort of get out of your resilient zone, or that zone where you like, I'm good, I'm okay, I'm in a good space, everything may not be going right, but I'm able to still function and be all right. What do you already have? And I want you to write that down. As many things as you can write down in 1 minute. What do you already have in your wellness kit? For example, when you feeling sort of out of pocket and you need to get back on point, you might go for a walk, you might work out, read a book, journal. Some of us do that countdown from 10 to 1. So take a minute for me and write down what do you already have in your wellness kit? All right. Do share, do share. What are some things we already have in our wellness kit?
I'll go first. First of all, I can count to 10. Take a deep breath and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Try to put myself in a better place and position.
And one more for
I
me.
will get through this. I keep telling myself I will get through this. The positivity that I feed through it is what will filter whatever negativity or whatever that I need to get through. And the last thing, honey, is to pray.
Awesome. Angela, thank you for sharing those. I'm with all of those, all of them. Anyone else?
Man.
And here's the thing, and thank you, Caroline. I want to say, you never know how what you have in your wellness kit may help someone else. It may be a few things that other people may adopt. It may not be, but it'll get us to
Right.
thinking about different things we can incorporate, okay? So please don't be
Right.
shy about sharing that. Caroline?
Please.
Mhm. Yeah, I'd say going for a walk. Also writing things down in my planner on a piece of paper, trying to get things out of my head if I'm feeling overwhelmed. And also stepping away from whatever is, getting me anxious or overwhelmed or frustrated. So, and that can even be something like stepping away from my phone if I'm like, scrolling on social media too much or something like that. Just like the consumer, mindset, just trying to step away from that.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, I stepped away from social media in December. I haven't quite slid back in there yet. It's been very peaceful. Very peaceful.
Woo! Hallelujah.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Did anyone else want to share? No problem, no problem. This is a big one. And I want us to just take a minute on this one. How many of us, by a show of hands, know that there are some things, some actions that we take that contribute to us not being well? Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for your honesty. And when I say that, I'll give you an example, because sometimes people think it's very extreme. Like, well, I'm not out here racing cars at 100 miles an hour down the street, and I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. Something as simple as procrastinating. You know good and well when you wait to the last minute to do something that your anxiety goes through the roof. But we still end up doing it. You know that you say no, but instead you said yes to something that you didn't want to do. Now you have resentment and you mad and you in a bad place. You know good and well you need to go ahead and lay your clothes out the night before, but you don't. And then you got to go rummage through the clothes that you haven't folded up yet, and you rushing to get to where you need to get to. And does that help anybody?
Oh,
so that's why Bobby like, no, I don't do that.
procrastinating for me is pushing up the clock, trying to get those things done. Procrastinating, putting up the clock. That I am behind in that area. Not only that, eating unhealthy food. Okay, if I stop at a fast food place and I hate them with a passion, because I just would rather soon cook, and I may not have that time to cook, but I'm trying to find something on the healthy aspect, and sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. I feel every bit of this, I felt this.
Well, Angela, you got me getting ready to do this. Instead of you all having to write it down, let me just ask, who wants to share some things that we may do that contributes to us not being well? And I can
Procrastination.
go procrastination. Got you. Bobby, yeah.
That greatly affects me.
Thank you for sharing it. And I definitely same. Working on it though. I've gotten better, but ain't all the way there. Ain't all the way there.
Big one for me too. I didn't think of myself as a procrastinator until like the last year or two, but I realized I am. I'm a 6 on the Enneagram, if anyone's familiar, which tends to like tend to be good at what they do, but they also like tend to wait till the last minute because they're like nervous that something's not gonna go quite right, and so they just like can't get it done until the end. So I've learned I have to like break things down and do little things, little tasks, so I don't have tons of things piling up all the time.
I'm a 6 too.
Are you?
Let me get the book. Hold on, I think I'm a 6.
Okay, but I call that pushing the clock.
Finding your way back to you.
Oh yeah, that's a good book.
Yeah. Anyone else want to share? While we wait on Bobby.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm an individual. I'm a type 4, so I'm an individual.
Oh, you're 4. Okay, yeah.
This is the book I got right here. It's the Wisdom of the Enneagram. So it breaks down. That one. Yeah, it breaks down for each person. Yeah. And it's good to know, especially people that are close in your life, to know what kind of person they are. So
yes, indeed. Bobby, you and I are gonna get along. We're gonna talk. So I have finding your way back to you. So
I like that. I like that, Bobby, but people recognize what kind of person you are. Sometimes they take advantage, and you got to pull that wall up just in the right spot
Yeah,
You
it's
know what I
great for
mean?
you to be aware of who you are and who the people are around you.
Exactly.
So thank you all for sharing what's in your toolbox or what's in your toolkit. Thank you for being honest about some of the things that we take part in that don't always contribute to our wellness. So now we want to add some tools to our wellness kit, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We have folks that are sitting. It is 7:04. We're going to make this happen. Shoot, Bobby probably already can lead us in this. Most of us sitting in chairs. We sitting. So this is a grounding exercise. It's a basic grounding exercise that you may use if you're feeling stressed, anxious, panicked, hyped up, triggered, having racing thoughts, feeling dissociated, spaced out, or exhausted. The goal of this exercise is to harness the skills of the mind, that's focus and attention, and an attribute of our biology, which is sensation, to transform the state of the nervous system from activation to calm alert, like that calm 3. We want to successfully use our willpower and attention to return ourselves to our own resiliency zone. And our resiliency zone is simply where we're in a place where we're able to connect to others and able to be present, okay? So right now, I just want you to be mindful of how your body feels literally in this moment. Like if your shoulders are tight, if you're hunched over, if you're feeling any tenseness. Hey, if you're feeling relaxed, if you're feeling any type of pain, right? And this is what I need you to do for those who are sitting in chairs. If we can sit in the chair and have our back against the chair. Oh, look at it, doggy. Rest your hands in a comfortable position. It may be at your side, at the side of your thighs, and maybe resting on your thighs, okay? Start at your feet. And I want you to think about how your feet are making contact with the floor, whether you're wearing shoes or not. I have mine off. Whether you're wearing shoes or not, be mindful of how your feet are making contact with the floor. Is there pressure in one part of your feet more than the others? In the heel, in the balls of your feet? Then I want you to move up to your calves. And notice, are your calves touching the back of the seat that you're in? Are they making any contact anywhere at all? Also, while you're doing this, be mindful of your breathing. Am I taking deep breaths? Am I taking shallow breaths? It's okay to yawn. It means your body is settling. Your nervous system is settling. That's a good sign. You'll move up. You go to your thighs and how your thighs are making contact with the seat that you're in. And notice how the seat is supporting your body. It's supporting everything that comes with your body. And we're moving up to how our back is making contact with the seat. Supporting our back. We move up to our shoulders. I'm noting the rise and fall of my chest. How my breath is going in. Then exhaling, that yawn is good. I'm scanning my body. And I'm noticing the difference between the way my body started off and where I am now. All right, and we're coming back and we're present. So a quick question, did anyone notice anything about the beginning of this exercise and now? Anything about how your body, did your body do anything differently? Does it feel any different? Does it feel the same?
The alleviation of whatever from the floor where you're grounded, everything pulling up as you inhale, exhale, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, pull everything up through every aspect that you're talking about. all the way up. Your lungs, arms. If you have to stretch at the top, because that's one of my most stressful points. Arms, shoulders, things like that. Yes. Exhale as you go.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you. Anyone else? I don't want to put anyone on the spot. How was the experience for you? Was it uncomfortable? Was it different?
Great.
Angela, you already answered for me, so I appreciate you contributing. I'm gonna see if I can get some other folks to talk for me. I see a smile, at least, a slight smile. All right. That's one of those things that you can do anytime. And Bobby, I saw you over there doing this. Okay, Deandra gave me a smile. Thank you, I appreciate it. So that's something that you can do at any time. You can be in your car, you can be stuck in traffic. Don't get too relaxed in traffic. But any of those times, just to be aware of grounding and connecting with the floor, or even connecting if you're outside, okay? That's one tool. This other one, it is 7:09. You can make this happen. Resources. So there are these resiliency tools. I love them so much. I'm going to tell you more about them next week, but I'm going to tell you about one today. Sometimes we have those moments that we do not feel the best. A resiliency tool is something that can help us, again, be present, calm our nervous system. And these are the different tools that we have here. And one of them is called resourcing. So let me see. Bobby, you quick to talk to me. I'm a volunteer you. You here for me?
Okay. Yeah, I'm here.
So I want you to help me demonstrate resourcing. So sometimes we might be dealing with something that is pretty rough, pretty hard. You get ready to go out of town, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you mind if I offer you a tool to deal with if you get a little bit stressed?
Of course, I love it.
Okay, awesome, awesome. When you think about going out of town and what you were saying earlier, what did you feel going on in your body? What type of sensations?
Excitement.
Excitement?
Yeah, a little bit of anxiety.
A little bit of anxiety.
Yeah.
The
Because of the
anxiety,
plane. I don't like planes.
that's what it is. I was wondering what was going on with that. I can understand that. Where do you feel the anxiety in your body?
My chest.
In your chest?
Mm.
Is it tight? Is it loose and relaxed? What is it in your chest?
Tight.
Tight? Okay. All right. So do me a favor. I want you to think about a time where you felt much better than you feel when you're thinking about the anxiety. What is a time? You can even think about a happy time if you like. You mind sharing with me like a short one? It's maybe like a minute. Tell me about a great memory.
I got a lot. I don't know.
I need one, Bobby. We got to get through this.
Oh, okay, my bad. The birth of my son, my
Ooh,
4-year-old.
The birth of your son.
Yeah. I wasn't there for my first sons. I was in prison.
Got you. So
Second
being
son,
there for this one must have been just like wonderful.
Yeah.
How did you feel?
I felt amazing.
You felt amazing. Where did you feel amazing at? Where does amazing show up in your body?
My face.
In your face?
Yeah.
Awesome. How does it show up in your face? Does your face get warm? What happens?
Well, you just get that tingly feeling. I smile a lot.
Tingly feeling, smile a lot.
Yeah.
What did you hear when you were there?
Him crying.
You heard him. Oh, there's a smile. You heard him crying.
Yeah.
Awesome. So when you're thinking about what you heard and him crying, I see the big smile comes on your face. Then, where do you feel that at in your body when you're thinking about hearing him crying for the first time? Ooh, you're yawning.
Yeah, I'm tired, man. It's been a long day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You say you feel it where?
In my heart.
You feel it in your heart.
Mhm.
So the reason I'm asking you, like, where did you feel it at, is for all these different tools that we use, and even with the grounding, you sense in. You're going to use all your sensories, all your sensory parts. And he keeps yawning. It's not simply because he's tired. It's also because his nervous system is settling. So when you're thinking about getting on the plane, the anxiety might be up, and that energy needs to go somewhere. When you start sensing in and what I saw, what I heard, what I felt, it helps your nervous system settle. Does that make sense, y'all? So this is something else that you can use when you are really dealing with something that's hard and you need to get yourself back together. You can start sensing into a memory where you felt better than you feel right at that moment. It may not be an absolute amazing memory, but something that helps you feel better than you feel at that particular moment. But you need to think about, what did I see? What do I hear? What do I feel? Make sense, y'all? All right, we're gonna get through this. This is habit stacking. I need y'all to write this down for me. This part right here, the habit stacking formula.
Can we take a
After,
picture of it?
yes, please, Monica. And I apologize, y'all, because the intro went a little bit, before we got into our breakout room, it went a little bit, it cut into our time. So I promise you our time is right. But I got you. So if you can, we're gonna get this out to you. I'm gonna explain it to you very simply. How many of y'all already familiar with it? Just give me a thumbs up if you already know about habit stacking. Bet Bobby be on all the wellness stuff. Anyone else? Habit stacking is simply taking a habit that you already have and stacking a new habit on top of it. A lot of times we've been taught that, oh, I need to break this habit. I need to break this bad habit. Instead of attempting to break a bad habit, just establish a new habit to replace that. So what's one thing that most, if not all of us, do in the morning time? What's one thing?
Brush your teeth.
Boom. Thank you, LaRonda. So if I had a habit that I wanted to, you know what? I just need to take a minute to center myself and not just rush into my day. How many of us just rush into our days? We just like, I get up, I gotta go. Renee's like, yeah.
Is there any other way?
Right. But for us to take a moment for ourselves. So I brush my teeth, and instead of just brushing my teeth and then rushing to the next thing, I stack the habit of just getting still for a minute, setting a timer to get still and own my moment. Nothing takes my moment for this minute. Just a minute. Because I'm already brushing my teeth. So that's a simple thing. So putting something on top of it doesn't seem like a chore. It just follows what I already have in place. Does that make sense, y'all? All right. So this is the homework. And we'll get this to you. I want you to practice at least 2 of the 3 tools that we've added to our wellness kit. 2 of the 3 tools. So we did the grounding. If we need to get this all out to you, it's not a problem at all. We did the grounding. We did the resourcing, where you're sensing in to a good memory, and gave you the habit stacking, which is going to help you if there is some type of new thing that you want to try. Does that make sense? Does anyone have any questions about that? No? All right, no problem at all. So this is what I need. Somebody come off mute and tell me, what's your biggest takeaway from the session? And it don't have to be deep. I just hope you got something. So they'll let me come back.
You definitely coming back. We want you back.
Just saying, like, I saw the recording, they didn't get nothing from it. So
Yeah, the last time we did wellness, it was a lot of people. I guess because we have a lot of new people and they got to take financial education. So the numbers are varied, but we definitely want you to come back.
I'm
Absolutely.
okay with the numbers.
Absolutely.
I want to know what you got though. I need to know where, if I, what I need.
Oh, I can
do.
name numerous things, but that's why I want everybody else, because I know
You
this,
hold
man.
on, Bobby, because you already on that wellness kick, which I love. I shouldn't even say kick, you on that wellness lifestyle, Bobby.
For sure.
So
I think it's,
I want to hear.
I think it's the mindfulness, Ty, to be mindful,
Mhm.
you know, and you can do that pretty much anywhere, you know, grounding yourself and being mindful. That's a very good reminder. Breakout rooms will close at 7:20. Thanks, Elizabeth. And I think that being more cognizant of taking those mindful moments is a change I'm willing to commit to.
I love that. If I didn't hear from you, I promise you I was gonna feel like, yeah, I needed to do something different. No, I'm
No,
serious.
you got it. You got it.
Because I
You
know
are
what
an
it is.
inspiration. Thank you.
Yeah, I know what it is to be a caregiver. You and I will talk more. We'll talk
We
more. I
will.
promise. Anyone else? We have 1 minute, y'all. Yes, Angela. And I didn't forget your story, babe. I just want to make sure we gave folks a chance. You muted. Angela ain't figured out she muted. We're gonna end. Angela, you muted, babe. Renee, in the moment while I'm waiting for Angela, who's gonna hold you accountable?
You are.
Bet.
Was
We
that
gonna
out
check
loud?
back in. Yes. I love that because
LaRon?
I'm gonna surely ask you, did you take some time for yourself?
Well, there was something, because I'm seeing someone at work too, but really, really quick, she said, so she's made me commit to doing 5 squats a day
Mhm.
when I'm in the bathroom, because you're already squatting down. Just,
Right? You
Yep.
could do that while you brushing your teeth. Seriously.
oh, come on, that's too much.
Yes, you can. You can do it. Come on.
Not squats, honey.
Girl, let me tell you
Not my
something.
favorite
I'm
either.
holding up a whole lot over here. I've done those squats. I'm gonna see y'all in this. I'm gonna see y'all in this big room. Angela, I need you to share when we come back next week. So remember where you were at, because you were muted. All right, y'all. See you in the big room.
See ya.